they're not ready to pull the trigger, the fastball will beat them.
Ha-Sung Kim leading things off and takes a strike. There's a swing and a drive. Hit one, hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. Into second safely. It's a leadoff double to start the game.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Luke Williams next up for the Braves. Swing and a miss. That one at 99. Going 1. Kim at second with nobody out. Up and in. 1-2 to count.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's one away. Here's Acuna now. And that's downstairs. And it's 1-0. Swing and a miss, blew it by him at 99.
Well, you got to find a way to catch up to that pitch. Perhaps shorten the swing, eliminate the stride. That one came in hot, but right down the middle, you're saying to yourself, how did I miss that pitch? Got to make a quick adjustment.
Man at second. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Nathan snags it for the second out. Take a look at the lineup. All right, Singy, how about all the talent in this lineup?
They're deep, first and foremost, but the way that they can manipulate their personnel for matchups and everything else, it's very intelligent the way that they use their team. And I think it creates a little bit of uncertainty for opposing teams, especially in a big game, big series.
Matt Olson in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Runner at second, 2 down. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. To the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. One left for Atlanta. Half inning complete. We've got no score. Back here with my pal Singy. And starting this one, Chris Sale. What should we keep an eye on here?
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
Bottom of the first. Now the left fielder, Wheat. Pretty amazing athlete this guy is. Power and speed, quite a threat. I mean, you're talking about someone that could steal you a bag and go deep. Bo Jackson, anyone? Fastball for a strike at 95.
When you have a real athletic player and who's able to do the baseball mechanical things really well, look out, because the sky's the limit on that potential.
Next offering is down low. Swing and a pop-up. Hauls it in, and there's one away. All right, let's take a look at the lineup. And it's clear the most important job they have today is getting to the starting pitcher early and often.
No doubt about that. That's the best way to disrupt a game. But can they do it? Certainly something for us to pay attention to in this one, partner.
Sung-Chae Cheng, the next to hit. He is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports too. And he takes a strike. Sale measures 6 feet 6 inches, more than 100 career wins on the mound, and of course has a Cy Young to his credit. That one misses. 1-1.
The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and perception. He knew right away it was an off-speed pitch.
One down, base is empty. Swings through that one for strike 2.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
Swings and misses. Went back to the slider, and it was a good idea.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Jay Kine in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Next offering is fouled back. And that skips in the dirt. 2 out, space is empty. Swing, and this one's bounced on the ground. Wisely. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. End of 1, and we're still scoreless. And welcome back to the ballpark. New inning getting started. And now we'll see one of the top prospects in baseball step in the box for his major league debut. Drake Baldwin. Lynn back to work. That hit him. And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning. Here's Profar now. Fastball for a strike.
0-1.
The 0-1. That's a little bit low. Woody Keller making the calls behind home for us today.
And Boog, something to keep an eye on is how pitchers utilize the top part of the strike zone. We see a lot more of that in today's game with pitchers going up there with hard stuff. Keller, definitely an umpire that isn't afraid to call strikes up in that part of the strike zone.
Swings and chases a low one there.
Knowing that the pitcher wants a ground ball double play opportunity here, you've got to lay off pitches down in the zone. Right there, swinging at that pitch, that's a no-no.
Not close with that one. 2-2.
Full count.
In the dirt, blocked. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2.
Good zip on that fastball at the bottom of the zone. If he's there all day, it's going to be a tough one for the hitters.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
A great back and forth and that at bat. He had to lay off some really close pitches, and somehow Boogie found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
First and second, no outs. Next is the DH, a switch hitter, Ozzie Albies.
No balls, 1 strike.
Baldwin at second, Profar at first with no outs. To the right side. Fair ball. Runner around third on his way to the plate, and he can't come up with it. He will score, and they take the lead. He's in there. And they take a 2-run lead.
Oh, that's a big at-bat coming through in the clutch to drive in a pair. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
So up next, Brett Wisely. Fouled off left side. Wisely went deep in his most recent game. Here comes a pitch. And that is out of play. Left field makes a nice running catch. And there's one down.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Michael Harris II getting ready to hit. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
Well, as a left-handed hitter, you kind of expect that breaking ball from the lefty, so you just want to track it and get an idea because you know it's going to come into play later in the at-bat.
And a big swing and a miss.
No ball. 2 strikes.
That one just misses.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire's strike zone.
Got him swinging. The high heat too much on that one.
Finished him off by blowing it by him up high, but they did a really nice job of setting that pitch up. The plan of attack early on was to keep everything down around the knees, so that was a good call to change his eye level and run it by him for the K.
So now to the plate for Atlanta. Ha-Sung Kim led off this game with a double. First pitch misses.
1-0.
Got it started a little too early. Strike one.
Well, I know they've gotten out to an early lead, but you don't want to take these opportunities for granted. With 2 outs, still lock in with a quality at bat. Drive in that run. You may not have another runner in scoring position the rest of this ball game.
That misses off the outside edge.
Looks like he's being a little cautious with him in this at bat after doubling the first time up. Doesn't want to make another mistake.
Man on second, 2 down.
Ball 3.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
Luke Williams on deck for Atlanta. 2 outs. The other way. Lynn makes the grab, and that'll do it. But they'll pick up a couple runs here, both coming on this 2-run double. It's now a 2-0 ball game. Bottom of the inning. Now it's the second baseman, Hao-Yu Lee. Up the middle, and it finds its way through for a hit. And a good start to the inning.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Just kept it simple. Played Pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there was just no one there to knock it down. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
And now we'll see one of the top prospects in baseball step in the box for her major league debut. Number 95, Acuna makes the catch.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
Here's a big power threat. Ed Lynn. This is a true five-tool guy. Not very many of them out there, but when he's on the field, you can't take your eye off of him. Checks over to first, back safely.
Fans come to the ballpark to watch him play. And in baseball, to have such a talented player going out there every day and putting on the show that he does, just a joy to watch.
That one ripped. And that's a foul ball. It's for average power, the ability to field, the arm, and then the speed. Really impressive. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, that's the money maker right there. 2 strikes, slider down and away from a same side thrower as the hitter. I mean, that's just tough. You're looking to protect with 2 strikes and very difficult to lay off.
Here's the center fielder, Stuart Fairchild. Gets the call. Strike 1. Fairchild matched a homer in his last game. Lee off of first with 2 away. Step off throw to first.
He's in there. He's
Lee
safe.
dives back in safely. This one high in the air to left center. Harris sizing this one up. He makes the grab. That is the inning. After 2, it's a 2-0 ball game. On to the 3rd inning. Here's the 3rd baseman, Luke Williams. And a strike. And a foul ball. That one inside. Look out. Slow ground ball to the right side. And it goes just foul. And down on strikes. That K is his 3rd of the game.
Well, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
Acuna batting with 1 down, takes a strike. That's in there, and it's 0-2.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
One down, base is empty. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
That's tough. You see it well. I mean, that was clearly up and out of the strike zone, but that's one of the hardest things. And when you see a pitch out of the hand at eye level, that discipline to remember, I can't hit that pitch. If I can see it really well at eye level, I can't catch up to that pitch when a pitcher's got this kind of velocity.
Olsen stands in here, takes ball 1 low. Two down, nobody on, and it's even up. Hit in the air, right field. Lynn makes the play, and it's out number 3. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Stepping in, John. That one inside. Ball 1. The shortstop takes the ball. That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. And downstairs.
Just doesn't seem to want to throw him a fastball.
3-1.
Swinging a foul straight back. And Sale deals. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
And here is Ward Nathan. In there, and it's 0-1. Swinging a foul out of play. Sale ready. Close one, doesn't get the call. Going to count 1-2.
Evidently not too impressed with that call, and it feels like he got squeezed on the outside corner, so he's making his case. You got to be careful to pick your spots in terms of showing your frustration with the umpire, and he felt this was his time.
Fouls that off to the left, and will do it again. Runner at first with no outs here. Sale delivers. Fouls it off, still 1-2. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Ground ball left side, could be 2. Goes to second for 1. On to Olsen. That's 2.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
So the batting order turns over. Wheat will hit next. And first offering is fouled off. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
Just a really nice slider down and in there. He wants to get the hitter thinking fastball, speed him up, and just subtract some velocity and add a little movement.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle to first. And that's the 3rd out. Nothing across here this half. On to inning number 4. Atlanta leads it 2-0. And we've got ourselves a pitching change. Number 81. He has a great slider with tons of movement. Here's the catcher, Drake Baldwin. Swing and a bouncer. Slings to first. That's the first out in the top of the 4th.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
Now batting Jurickson Profar. Profar, an all-star a season ago, 32 years old, and he's a native of Curacao. Fastball for a strike. Profar gets a piece there. One down, base is empty. And that one popped in the air, left field. Wheat makes the grab, 2 down.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
Ozzie Albies up to the plate. That one is upstairs.
1 ball, no strikes.
And a strike in there. And that one fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Outside low. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. Braves go down quickly here as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Welcome back, and they turn to a new arm as we kick off the bottom of the 4th. Hurston Waldrop.
Still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings.
So now the DH spot. Sung Chae Cheng went down on strikes his first time through. Inside. And that's ball 1.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
And there's a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. When you can turn a ball around at 107 off the bat, it's going to make you feel really good inside. If he elevates that a little bit more, it's definitely out of here. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Jay Kine digs in now. Fought off foul. Runner takes off. Strike in there. And that's a stolen base. Not even close. And misses inside.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
And that's outside.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
Next offering way upstairs. And ball 4 to aboard.
Pretty good spot on the outside, but just couldn't quite clip the zone. That's a stone-cold take.
Here's the second baseman. How you lead. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. First and second here, no outs. That one misses, and the count is 1-1.
Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
Grounder might be 2. On to second, they get 1. On to Olsen. That's 2.
Well, a very fast developing play right there. No margin for error. Nice double play on a fast runner up the line.
Here's the speedy catcher. Flied to right his first time. Fastball for a strike. And that misses. And now it's even 1-1. Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats.
He was a little out front, but did a good job keeping the hands back long enough to foul that pitch off.
That's hard hit on the line. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. Runner from third comes across. It's an RBI single. It's 2-1.
Well, that's a lonely feeling for an outfielder. The read wasn't great, and it really hurts when it costs your team a run.
Two outs, runner on first. Now, Ed Lynn. Waldrop checks over to first, and he's back. Off the mark there, and that's ball 1.
That's a strike.
He's trying to stay away from this lefty, knowing that a lot of left-handers like the ball down and in.
Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. And that is that. But the RBI single pushes across a run. And it's now a 2-1 ball game. We're back, and there's a new arm on the mound to start the 5th. Yu Lin.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
So digging in, Brett Wisely. Lined, and that's a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Waste no time there. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch you could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
And next for Atlanta, Michael Harris II. Struck out swinging his first time. And there's a breaking ball that drops in there. And that's way high. And that is ball 1. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Sohn getting loose out there. Quan also throwing. Nobody out. Runner at first. Next offering is downstairs. Swing and a foul back. That's out of play.
Full count.
On the ground, could be 2. 1 at second. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice. Back to the leadoff spot in the Braves lineup. Ha-Sung Kim, the next to hit. 1 for 2. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. Lynn hauls it in, and there's 2 away.
Now back, the third baseman, Luke Williams.
So up next, Luke Williams, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Pitch misses there. 1-0. Harris off of first with 2 away. In the air out to center, and that'll get down for a hit. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs. Here's Ronald Acuna Jr. at the plate. 0 for 2 in this one. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
1-0.
And fouled off. Two aboard, 2 outs. Next pitch is downstairs.
Ball.
Matt Olson
Full count.
next to bat for the Braves. Two on, 2 outs, and they're all loaded up.
His ability to draw walks has been something that's been part of his career since day one.
Matt Olson up to the plate.
You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. What you tell yourself is, I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
And that's a little bit high. Ball 1. Right through there for a strike.
Ball 2.
Look, in situations like these, the air can get really thin up there at the plate. Got to find a way to breathe and slow everything down.
Here's the pitch to Olson. Yeah, that's fouled off. Two outs. Swing, and he popped it up. Lead. And that's the 3rd out. And the Braves will strand 3 as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Back now to start the bottom of the 5th, and taking over on the mound, number 75.
And this is an important part of this game. Tight score and still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big outing out of them right here to get some critical outs.
And now the center fielder, Stuart Fairchild. He's 0 for 1.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
Fastball for a strike.
I'm impressed that he went right after him on that first pitch. That's the key. Try to get ahead in the count. Then you can play around a little bit more as the at-bat expands.
And that one fouled off. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Slider got him for strike 3. And, Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Now, here is John. That
Ball
misses
1.
the zone. Ball 1. One out, base is empty. That one inside. Now 2-0. And there's a foul ball. One down, base is empty. That's the third. Throws to first in time. Home half of the 5th inning, moving along. 2 quick outs.
Now batting, the first baseman, Ward Nathan.
So 2 down now, and here is Ward Nathan. He hit into a double play his first time up. It's interesting, he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
On to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. We're back, and they make a change to start the 6th. The new pitcher, number 18.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Well, 1-run game, and now the catcher comes up to him. Drake Baldwin. What about him playing another position on defense, one that would require a little more range?
Absolutely, and I think if push came to shove where they had to make a move during a game, it'd surprise a lot of people. You might even be able to put him in center field.
Next offering is in for a strike. Next offering misses down and away. Movement in the bullpen. Sohn, a right-hander with big strikeout stuff, is getting it fired up. Drew getting loose as well. Oh, that plunked him. And that's now twice he's been hitting this one. Here's the switch hitting left fielder Jurickson Profar. Runner on the go. Line drive. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down. Wide throw, and it gets away.
The bat, number 1, designated hitter, Ozzie.
Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. And that one missing inside, a sharp slider. Baldwin, the runner at first with one gone in the inning. And that's in for a strike. And the count even at 1. And that is out of play. Next pitch is outside. Into left center for a base hit. The throw is wild and it gets away. Doesn't get too far away, so no one moves up.
He was all over that one. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
2 on, 1 out. Now in for the Braves, Brett Wisely. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Runners at first and second with one gone, and we're in the top half of the sixth. Late that time, and it's strike two.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
In the air on the infield, and the infield fly is called.
Now back, the center fielder, Michael Harris.
Here's the center fielder, Michael Harris II.
Well, bottom of the order here, Boog. You got to go right after this guy.
As they look to pick up an add-on run, and the number 9 guy at the plate. That one's upstairs, ball one.
1 ball, no strikes.
And another ball.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
And that one fouled off. And the 2-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. 2 outs. Couple of base runners at first and second. That's off the mark, and it's a full count. Ha-Sung Kim on deck for Atlanta. Two on, 2 outs. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. And that'll load the bases.
Man, that's a tough one to take on the full count, but I guess he saw it really well. It's a really nice plate appearance.
So digging in, Ha-Sung Kim, 1 for 3. That's in there. Strike one.
There it was, a high velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
Next offering is down low. Bases loaded, 2 down. Off the mark there, and it's 2-1. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Two outs. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. And that's the 3rd out. They leave them loaded. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. Braves lead it 2-1. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Charlie Morton.
Now pitching for Atlanta, number 50, Charlie Morton.
Here's the left fielder, Wheat. Not your prototypical leadoff guy. Gets on base, yes, but also some power. Hard hit, right side. Throw on to Olsen. Leadoff man retired in the 6th.
The batter, number 1, designated hitter.
Now the number 2 hitter, Sung Chae Cheng. Singy, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Well, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These guys are great, man. They have the ability to look out there, but also to be able to turn on the inside pitch. Those that can really sharpen things on the outer half, those are the ones that become elite.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
Now batting the third baseman,
Jay Kind now at the plate. This is a guy you got to keep an eye on when he digs in. Definitely been known to drop a drag bunt from time to time, and he's pretty good at it, Chris.
Yeah, and he creates a sense of urgency for the defense because of the speed, because of the ability to put down that bunt.
Outside low. Yeah, that's ball 2. Now you see even sluggers from time to time try and use the bunt really as a way to beat the shift. And that's in for a strike. And that one clips the corner. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. Swing and a miss, and that is that. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound. Hoot Drew.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
So now a pinch hitter, Eli White.
Well, with his speed, he could really make some things happen leading off.
That one fouled off. There's a strike at the knees. Got him looking. Fastball at the letters, froze him for strike 3.
2 strikes. Many times hitters looking out over the plate. When you're looking out over the plate, you're also going to let the ball travel a little bit longer. And a fastball zipped on the inside corner just locks you up.
And that's a strike. Next offering is fouled back. Look out, almost got him upstairs.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Base is empty, 1 away. Here in the top half of inning number 7. That one drifts inside. Hit in the air, center field. Fairchild gets under it. And it's caught for the out.
now batting the first baseman, Matt Olson.
And now it's Matt Olson's turn to hit. 0 for 3 in this one. And first offering is fouled off. Way out front for strike 2.
0-2.
And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Braves are set down 1-2-3. But they still lead it 2-1.
Now pitching for
We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Dylan Lee.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Now into the game, Nick Allen. He's the new third baseman. Also into the ball game, Carlos Rodriguez. He takes over in right.
Now in right.
So they're making a move for a bat off the bench. Jay Shin.
And he would be the tying run, Boog, so we may see him try to launch one if he gets a good pitch to handle.
And the pitch a little bit low, ball one.
1-0.
Looking to get the tying run on base.
2-0.
Right now, behind in the count, 2 balls and no strikes, no free passes. You can't allow that.
And fouled off.
Now you get to this part of the order. Yeah, there's some pop there, but more likely there's some base hits. So very important to be patient. Let the pitcher walk you if he will.
That's to third. Throw on to Olsen. And the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th.
Well, the ball will find you. You come into the game and better be ready because it's like the ball knows where's the new blood. But really nice play. That could have easily been botched.
On the corner for a strike. Holding on to a 1-run lead here at the bottom of the 7th. Swung on, belted. Going back. Stretches out and hauls it in.
Gotta love the over-the-shoulder catch. I tell you what, those are really fun to make.
Looks like it'll be a pinch hitter, Kitty Lowell, looking for a 2-out spark with the bases empty. That's a strike. Lee, 30 years old now, and he was a 10th round pick back in 2016. Two down, nobody on, and a foul ball. That one off the mark. Now 1-2.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
Rolled slowly to first. Olsen. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it.
Now pitching.
Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Chet Kwan.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
So coming into the game now on defense, Otto Lopez. He'll play second. Also entering the game, Liv Lin. He takes over in right. Pinch hitter coming on, Marcell Ozuna. In for a strike. It's 0-1. And that's ripped into left. Base hit. And a good start to the inning.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
So now a pinch hitter, Jared Kelnick. A runner at first for him, nobody out. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Fairchild hauls it in, and there's one away.
Now that designated hitter, Ozzie Albies.
And here comes Ozzie Albies to the dish.
Well, both sides equally as strong, so not a good time to try to turn him around with a relief pitcher and put him on the other side of the plate.
This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. He makes the catch, and there's two down.
Going to have a little more discipline in future at bats. That pitch looked good, but you can't hit it. It was just too high in the zone. You usually see a swing and miss or weak contact in the infield.
Wisely in the box now. No balls and a strike.
No balls, one strike.
The next offering misses, and it's a ball and a strike.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
Ball.
Outside low, ball two.
2 balls,
Ozuna, the runner at first with 2 gone. Swing and a miss. And a count now even up.
2-2.
Stays alive. Two outs. In the air, right field, Lynn. And that is that. Braves strand one. They lead it 2-1. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Tyler Kinley.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Now into the ball game on defense, Chucky Robinson. He takes over behind the plate. Leading off, Stuart Fairchild.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
In the air, fairly deep to right field. Rodriguez under this one. Makes the grab. And there's one down.
Woo, he was all over that first pitch fastball. Just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
Now it's the shortstop, John. That's in there, and that is strike one. Movement in the Atlanta bullpen. Dylan Dodd, the left-hander, up and throwing. Iglesias, a hard-throwing right-hander, up as well. Trying to hold a 1-run lead here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. And that is a good eye on a pitch down low, and the count is 1-2. One down, base is empty. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Well, this is no secret. That slider is going to be his go-to pitch. Everyone in the ballpark knows it. It's a massive part of his arsenal, and he'll throw it a lot and in pretty much any count, any situation, and he's going to look to punch guys out as well. I tell you what, the effectiveness of that slider is always a big key for him.
And now the first baseman, Ward Nathan. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases. That clips the zone. That's strike one. That one is absolutely belted. And it hits the fence. And now the tying run is into scoring position.
All over that one right there. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay. And now a crucial opportunity to tie up this game with another base hit.
Now a move being made for a pinch hitter, Joe Chang. Big at bat for him with the tying run in scoring position. Fought off foul. Two outs and one in scoring position. Ground ball left side. Throw on to Olsen. That ends the frame. We're back. It's the top of the ninth, and there's a new pitcher on the mound. Sohn.
Now pitching. Number 96.
And now the center fielder, Michael Harris II.
Michael Harris.
Close, but called a ball. And it's 1-0. Activity in the bullpen. Number 47, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. And another ball. And a strike on the outside edge. Got him. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth. Looks like it'll be a pinch hitter, Vidal Brujan. Looking to start something with one gone. And that's outside.
1 ball, no strikes.
Late swing, foul to the left.
A little tardy on that fastball. Is going to have to get it going a little quicker. Get that front foot down.
No. 2-1.
One-run game here in the top of the ninth. Pitch misses, and that's ball 3. That's ball 4. Tried another fastball, but missed the spot.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
Man at first, Nick Allen getting ready to hit, taking his first at bat of the game after entering on defense. Fastball for a strike. Crowd locked in right now. One-run game here in the ninth. That one at triple digits.
Don't play situation here. He's been working up in the zone. Typically, you look for guys to get that ground ball. See if he adjusts on this next pitch.
That misses the zone, and the count 1-2.
Ball 2.
That one out to right, Lynn. And there's 2 away.
The right fielder, number 4, Carlos Rodriguez.
And here is Carlos Rodriguez. Came into the game on defense, so his first trip to the plate here. That's outside, and that is ball 1. That one missing inside. Brujan off of first with 2 away. That one in there across the letters.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
That misses, and the count is filled up.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
2 outs. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Not what he wanted to do right there, Boog. That keeps this inning alive, puts a runner in the scoring position, and a chance for this offense to add on to their lead.
And now Matt Olson up to hit. And takes low for ball 1.
Well, he's already in some trouble, and falling behind in the count makes it even worse. Then you've got to throw the ball over more of the plate, and that's where they can really do damage against a guy like this.
2 on, 2 outs. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. Next offering is downstairs. First and second, 2 down. Here at the top of the 9th. That one fouled off. 2-2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Back now, and on the mound, the closer, Raisel Iglesias.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
So they're making a move for a bat off the bench. Kyle Stowers.
Just looking to get on here. Give them something to work with as they try to make a comeback.
Outside. One-run game, bottom 9. On the ground, right side. He'll do it himself.
Out.
1 out, bottom of the 9th.
That's why you hug the lines on the corners late in a ball game like this. Positioned perfectly.
Pinch hitter coming on, Yu Chang.
Bringing in some thunder in a big spot, and they're hoping he can get a hold of one for sure.
Ball
Outside.
1, no strikes. One down, base is empty. Liner snagged at first.
Yikes, that ball was scorched, an absolute missile, and it almost becomes self-defense as the fielder. When one of those things comes screaming towards you, watch your lips.
So it's their last chance in this one. Otto Lopez digs in now. This one driven deep, way back there, and it's gone. We are tied. He goes deep in his first at bat off the bench. And we have a tie ball game. It's 2-2. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there. Patient, waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
Lyle Lynn, the next to hit, entered the game on defense. So this is his first trip to the plate in this one. Not even close there. And that's ball one. Two down, bases empty, but one run across here in the last half of inning number 9. That's a strike across the top of the zone. Action in the pen down there. Dylan Dodd getting ready to come in for manager Brian Snitker. Trying to send this to extra innings. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. Harris makes the grab on the run. Just one hit in the inning, but it was a big one right here as it ties the ball game. 2-2 game. We're back, and on the mound is the closer, number 60. Now it's the Atlanta catcher, Chucky Robinson, taking his first at bat here in extra innings after coming in on defense. Fouled off. He was late.
Well, it's kind of deflating. You blow that lead in the bottom of the 9th. So here's a new opportunity. Hit the reset button. Try to get some more runs and then close it out in the bottom half of this one.
Swing and a miss. That one at 101.
No ball.
A little anxious, a little aggressive early in the count. Too much for me.
The 0-2. Out towards right center field. Lynn on his way over. He's got it. Runner tags at second. Throw cut off to third. Save. And the go-ahead runs at third. Here's Jared Kelenic.
This is all about situational hitting. It's crucial in this spot. Do whatever it takes to put the ball in play, and hopefully you find a gap in the defense.
And the runner's coming home. It's a squeeze. Throw is offline, and he scores. 3-2, they take the lead. And that's a bunt single. That was placed perfectly. One down, runner at first. And now it's the Braves DH, Ozzie Albies. And that's off the outside edge. And that's ball one. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Number 47 preparing to come on if needed. Shin also getting ready. Kelenic at first, one gone. There's a strike.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading the count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
Next pitch off the plate, and it's 2-2. Pickoff throw, and he's back in there. Here's a 2-2. got him. Now 2 out.
Boog gets talked about a lot, but a good high fastball in a 2-strike situation, it's just become such a problem for hitters in more recent years. I mean, with all of the emphasis by pitchers on developing that spin rate, having a good grip on the baseball, those high fastballs, they kind of look like to the hitter that they're rising, even though they're not, but they're not decreasing in velocity and spin rate. So very difficult to get the barrel on it.
One run across in the frame so far here in extra innings. Next offering is fouled back. Two outs. That misses.
1-2.
Now 1-2. That one missed. And he grounds one to the right side. Out number 3. So they scratch across a run here on no hits, no errors, and a man left. Last chance to even things up. We head to the bottom of inning number 10. Braves on top, 3-2. Back here in extras, and a new pitcher on the mound in the bottom half of the inning, Nathan Wiles. Runner in scoring position, no outs. Lynn now at the plate. Top of the zone for a called strike.
Well, this situation with the runner on second, you've got to get him up to third. Think back up the middle or to right field.
So the tying run at second. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
A changeup missing, and the count 1-2.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to have to happen with 2 strikes.
That one not close, and the count is 2-2. Check swing, appeal to first. And he punches him out. He went around. Here's the center fielder, Stuart Fairchild. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a strikeout. That one finds the zone, and that's strike 1. Just missed. With the tying run at second, and the home team trying to pull it out. Swing and a miss. And it's 1-2.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Now only 1 out remaining. Here's the shortstop at the plate. John trying to deliver as the hero. Gets the outside corner with that one. A 1-run lead, and here in extra innings. The 0-1 is outside, and it's a ball and a strike. And that drops in for a strike. Wiles is just 1 strike away. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. And that ends the ball game. The tying run left stranded at second.
Well, this is a big win on the road and going extras into 10. So hard to pull those out, but I think this team did a great job of keeping the crowd out of the ball game late. When you can do that, it kind of calms everything down, keeps the adrenaline of the opposing team down a bit, and you can steal a win and get out of here happy.